There's an exit, but Holmes wants me to look at my deduction board. Apparently I've got some of this wrong. The man was given a
My
pipe.
deduction chart is incomplete, Holmes. We are missing an important detail.
Seriously?
Let's return to the clinic and ask if our friend might lend us his morgue for 2 hours.
What are you going to do?
I'm torn between a nap and a picnic.
Oh, I've had enough, Holmes.
The next step of our investigation, Watson, leads us inevitably to a post-mortem. As you're well aware, in the instance where a body's vital organs no longer function, every minute is vital. Be quick now and procure the room while I arrange the transport.
Very well. I will see you later.
Alright, well apparently the opium. I control Dr. Watson. Apparently I was wrong about the opium. Like, what's the difference between the man was given a pipe or the man has a supply of opium? Why? I don't see the actual difference.
Ah, Grant, you are still here. I need to ask a favor from you.
What sort of favor, my dear friend?
Might I use your morgue for a couple of hours? It concerns an affair of the greatest
Use the morgue? Whatever for? Letting you poke your nose in everywhere is one thing, but closing my eyes to I don't know what unsavory practices.
No, it's nothing like that.
No, it isn't possible, sorry.
Grant, listen to me.
Don't insist. Where do you think you are? Perhaps because you come from the rich area, you think you are entitled to do whatever you like. But here in Whitechapel, it's the real world, you understand? The real world, where we have to take risks. Do you even know what that means? And this shabby health centre where I've been stagnating for years, it's a public establishment under my authority, for whatever that's worth. I am responsible for it. Responsible, do you understand?
Of course I understand, Grant.
Good.
I understand, first and foremost, that you are a coward.
What?
A coward, I said, sitting on your backside behind a desk for years, complaining about your fate without even trying to change a single thing about it.
I won't allow you.
And you dare to talk to me about risks? I, who was wounded in Afghanistan while in Her Majesty's service, and who, for a great many years, has taken part in some of the most dangerous criminal investigations the country has ever known.
But
as for being responsible, as you call it, it begins with doing your job properly, particularly when one is a doctor and caring for the poorest people within our society. The real life? Ha ha! Don't make me laugh. I am a doctor too, Grant, don't forget. And I'm ashamed of my profession when I see the state of this centre.
It's not my...
So, your disgusting morgue, you are going to allow me to use it, dear friend, because I urgently need it for a vitally important affair that is way over your head, and whether it pleases you or not. Understood?
If you want to be like that about it, do whatever you like. I wash my hands of the entire thing.
That doesn't surprise me.
Oh snap! This thing just got real in the mean streets of Whitechapel.
This is a dismal place. Have you ever carried out a post-mortem, Holmes? It requires a great deal of precision.
Don't worry, I learn quickly. Hand me a bone saw.
Oh snap! Okay. Hand me a bone. What are we... Okay, I guess the first thing we're gonna do is uncover the corpse! Is it gonna be penis? Please don't be penis. Please don't be penis. Please don't be... Okay, no penis, good. It's gonna start stabbing away.
Go carefully, Holmes, even so.
Like, it's interesting that the game doesn't actually tell you what you're looking for. So we're gonna stab. Start cutting.
I must clean the body first.
Okay, never mind.
I must mark the places to cut.
Okay, so the game does tell you what you're doing. Stab away!
My notches are ready.
Your notches are ready? Rib spreader!
I can't do that.
Okay, I guess we have to tweezer this.
I can't do...
Never mind, I guess we're gonna have to, That.
I can't do that.
Nope. Keep stabbing!
I can't...
What am I looking
I
at?
can't do. I can't do.
What am I looking at?
This liquid found in the lungs should be able to tell us something.
Okay, well, if the game had told me that we were extracting liquid from the lungs, I would have figured that out. Keep stabbing. Oh, what's this? Food?
A ball of paper swallowed recently.
We we found a ball of paper in his stomach. What? What on earth did we? Is it in our inventory? Like, can I read it? Kurtz's map. There's a map. 13 Burner Street. Well, this is the opium den. Curious. So we're done with the stabbing. Surprisingly, not much cutting.
Chemistry material.
And smells as bad as the one in our sitting room at Baker Street.
Yes. So I guess we do this now.
This liquid found in the lungs should be able to tell us something.
Yes, it should. Alright, and then we flip that and we do this. So it's 0014. And then it's 2520. And then it's 0412. And then 2020. And finally just 0010.
Poison, and apparently very virulent.
Okay. Results of the analysis of the poison that was administered to the bishops of Knightbridge. A substance that provokes a heightened aggression. Wait a minute. Results of the analysis of the poison that was administered to Kurtz. A substance that provoked a heightened aggression close to madness, considerably heightened the subject's muscular strength. So the first one was fatal, death by cardiac arrest. The second one increased the subject's muscular strength, provoked extreme degeneration of skin tissue following deep wounds, substance non-fatal. Non-fatal, so the poison has been improved. But extreme degeneration of skin tissue following deep wounds. Alright, we found that. What else? Wait, what? There's a... okay, the door? I guess we should look at the deduction board. Deduction cuts. The man's pipe, opium, murderers, poison. The poison... actually, it doesn't... oh, lungs. There were traces of opium in Kurtz's lungs. The man smoked opium. The man mixed the poison with opium and then sold it. Nope, the poison was... this man was poisoned by a mixture of opium and poison. The man was poisoned by the same... The man was poisoned by the same poison as the bishop. The man went mad because he was an opium addict. The man was murdered by the bishop. So the man was poisoned by the same poison as the bishop, I think. But the opium additionally had some side effects. The man was poisoned by the same poison as bishop. The man was given a... how would you know? His accomplices brought him the pipe. His accomplices prepared this pipe for him. His accomplices didn't prepare the pipe. How would you know? I guess it would have been prepared for him, because if he was already drugged, then how could he have prepared the opium? The man was poisoned by his accomplices. This is not correct though, is it? The man's dogs were used to torture him? Used to fight dogs with poison? Something here is not correct. Am I missing something still? So none of this is correct. The man drank opium. The man was poisoned by a mixture of opium and poison. The dogs were hungry. The dogs were trained to kill the man. Dogs were... I think the dogs were poisoned. The man fought savagely against his dogs. No, the man's dogs were used to torture him. But look, there's bite wounds on the man's body and also bite wounds on the dog's bodies. I think he fought savagely against his dogs because they were fed. The dogs were poisoned. The man was poisoned by the same poison as the bishop. The man was poisoned by a mixture of opium and poison. I swear this is correct. The man had a supply. I think that's correct. The man had a supply of opium. The man was given a pipe that already had opium in it. His accomplices brought him this pipe. Oh. Well,
that was a most instructive post-mortem. This man was murdered by his accomplices because of his missing finger.
I see. He was overly conspicuous, walking around with a bandaged hand, as the police would have been looking for a man with a missing finger. But how did they manage to disguise the murder by making it look like a dog attack?
The post-mortem revealed the presence of poison in his system. Everything points to it being a less potent form of the poison we found in the bishop's rooms. This man died as much from the poison as from fighting against those animals. I believe this new version of the substance provokes such a rage that the victim attacks anything in his path, and in this instance it was dogs. We're dealing with sorcerers' apprentices whose creations are ever-evolving. They are attempting to obtain a particular effect, and they try out their formulae on human guinea pigs.
You're saying that his accomplices forced him to drink it?
No, he took it himself, voluntarily. The poison wasn't to be found in his blood, but in his lungs. I also discovered numerous traces of opium.
I'm beginning to see. They mixed this horrible poison with his opium, knowing that he would soon smoke it to ease the pain caused by his wound.
Exactly. And such a profound knowledge of both chemistry and toxicology is uncommon. Very well. We know the reason and the manner, but we're really not any further ahead. How will we find the two other men who murdered the bishop? By going to 13 Burner Street. It is in this area.
But where did you get that address, Holmes?
From his stomach.
I see. He wanted to get rid of the address.
No, he wanted revenge.
I don't follow you.
When the man with the missing finger began to feel the effects of the poison, he knew that he was going to die, and he knew that there would be a post-mortem. Shall we go?
right. I mean, like the deduction board, like mostly it's good. Mostly it's very interesting. The only problem I have with this is, what is the difference between his accomplices brought him this pipe and his accomplices prepared the pipe for him? Because he was admitting... Okay, well I guess he didn't prepare the pipe for him. I don't know, it's really iffy. It's really iffy. Like, you know, his accomplices brought him the pipe. I don't know, that seems a little... Anyway, we solved it. So now we're going to the opium den, if I can remember where it is. You will notice that we are not actually helping any of the people here. Like, we're coming through here, we're solving crimes, but we're not actually helping anyone here. So it's quite exploitative. Like, you're kind of showing all these poor suffering people, and then you actually do nothing to help them. You just kind of walk through, do your thing, and then walk away. And nobody is better off for you ever being here. So it's a little bit of a problem in terms of the storytelling. Alright, let's continue. 2 red dragons. That's such bad Chinese, I can't believe it.
There's our opium den, Watson. Let's go.
Alright, opium den.
Good day, gentlemen. Welcome. What can I do for you?
One of your regular clients looked within himself to give us your address. He was very helpful.
Oh, I understand. Our clients quickly become regulars. Your friend isn't with you?
Sadly, no. He is tied up with his dogs.
I understand. I too love dogs. Come in and make yourselves at home.
Yes, thank you. Do we actually smoke opium? So Sherlock Holmes is a bit of a drug addict. I don't know if he should be in an opium den. Let's see, interesting Chinese art and various paraphernalia. They went to a lot of trouble to decorate this place. I don't know if it matters because you'd think that people are just here for the opium. But very, very fancy decoration. And that says laboratory, entrance, toilet, exit. There's apparently 2 separate keys for the entrance and the exit. Safe room or secret room? I guess that's a safe room. Kitchen? Or is that the cupboard? Rubbish dump and changing rooms. Not sure if any of that actually is gonna matter. Alright, let's go in here and get high.
Dirty water. This bowl is used to wash smoking tools.
Alright. Let's get high, guys. What is... Hey, bro?
Poor devils. See, Holmes, the ravages caused by such artificial pleasure.
Well, that's very judgmental of you, Watson. I mean, who are you to judge what people do with their lives? Eh?
Jasmine tea, judging by the aroma.
Although, honestly though, opium is probably not the best thing to do, like it's quite harmful.
Poor devils.
Different drugs have different effects on the body. Marijuana is relatively harmless. Relatively harmless.
Ashes. It's not very clean here.
Opium actually messes up your brain and your body quite badly. So does cocaine and heroin.
Poor devils. See, Holmes, the ravages caused by such artificial pleasure.
And methamphetamines. Opium actually does a lot of damage to your body, so don't do it. Oh hey bro. Are you kidding me? They've got the characters upside down. Who is... Look, if you're gonna make like an opium den with Chinese words in it, at least let a Chinese person actually walk through. Look, that's upside down. Those characters are upside down. That is so ridiculously bad. There's a lab in here, by the way. Can you read it?
A pity I don't understand Chinese.
Yeah, it's a pity, white man.
Closed.
So that's the lab. Hey, bro.
It's not allowed here. Go on a bit further.
Please excuse us, sir. Well, we have searched everywhere apart from 2 rooms. One of these rooms interests me particularly.
You are thinking of the guarded room, aren't you, Holmes?
I am indeed. But we should not consider any confrontation with the guard. Let us be discreet and enter the adjoining room.
It's locked, and it wouldn't be very discreet if we were to force it.
Nevertheless, we do need to get in there.
And the manager?
Let us find a way of distracting his attention.
Let us find the way of distracting the manager.